All right, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Balboa Stadium, home of your very own San Diego Cavers JV and Varsity girls soccer team. It is Varsity's turn to play now. It is a big day. It is a big night. Either way you look at it, it is Derby Day. The Bay Bridge Derby about to get going. JV won their Derby Day 3-1. Goals by Valentina Prado and Chloe Galliano were just enough. Molly Rins scored for Coronado, but the Cavers came away 3-1 victors. And speaking of the Cavers tonight, they pretty much just about have every single player healthy and ready to go. Same thing with Coronado. They pretty much have every single player healthy and ready to go. I'm telling you right now, folks, you better tune in if you haven't already. Tell your family, tell your relatives, tune in right now to GK Sports. The Bay Bridge Derby is about to get underway. We should have an absolute cracker of one here. It's going to be the last game of the year for both of these sides before January. So Coronado has won the last two derbies, but tonight might feel a bit different as the Islanders are about to take the pitch here. Again, so many star players on this roster and so many star players on the Cavers as well as they do their chant before the game. I talked to Riley McGrath beforehand, asking her how excited she was about Derby Day for the Islanders. She said she was really excited. She obviously hopes they get the win, and she said she cannot wait. I talked to Sam Durst as well for the Cavers before Derby Day. She said she is so happy to be back. She expects no one to get past her tonight. She wants to have a clean sheet with the defense, and she said she wants the ultimate goal is to win, of course. So here we go. Caitlin McGrath stands over the ball for the Islanders, lined up in a 4-2-4 that could easily be inverted to a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 if need be. Cavers in their traditional 4-3-3 as Caitlin McGrath is getting it ready. And as you can see, these girls are hyped and Derby Day is off. And it's going to be a long ball to Jomara McKenna already. And that one's going to go out for a Caver thrown on the near side of the pitch. Sam Durst's first touch of the game. It's going to be with her hands. Bozinovic with the flick. Here's McKenna. And I'm telling you right now, folks, Jomara McKenna is a really big attacking threat for this Coronado side. In my opinion, one of the top, if not the best player, one of the top three players on this team. Her pace is unmatchable. With the ball at her feet, she is almost unstoppable as Riley McGrath is going to try to pick her out right here. McGrath. Now here's McKenna. McKenna instantly 2-3 Cavers around her. McGrath, and she gives it up for Sale Bozinovic. Now here's Bozinovic. Sale, trying to pick out Kylie Jones. It's sent the other way by Quijano. Now it's McKenna. McKenna bringing the ball back. Here's Quijano. Here's the press. McKenna. Now this is Lindsay Bowlesley. Headed on by Bozinovic. Drilled in low. Here's Jomara McKenna. McKenna. Here's McGrath. Back to Lindsay Bowlesley. Bowlesley. It's going to fall to Shelby Jones in the middle. Here's Shelby. Shelby trying to thread one through, and it's intercepted. Well read by Zoe Surlis. Now out on the other wing. Here is McGrath. Caitlin McGrath. And she tried to pick out the run of Jomara McKenna there. Again, once she gets released, folks, it's really, really hard for people to keep up with her. Now here's Caitlin McGrath. Jones gets in the way. Bourne with good defending. Riley tries to throw in a challenge. And now here's Jomara McKenna. I already talked to you how dangerous she is. It's McKenna with the cross, and it's in! It's Caitlin McGrath. Is that Caitlin or Riley? One of the two. And Coronado's off on a Derby Day Fest 1-0 with 2 minutes gone. Well, Jomara McKenna providing the service from out wide on the right wing, squaring it to the middle. And excuse me, folks, I think that possibly could have been Emily Kitty as well. That might have been Kitty on that last goal. Luckily, we have instant replay, so you all can check and see for yourselves. If it was QT, well, congrats on that goal, girl. Good finish. It was a good finish. So the Cavers have some early work to do here as Shelby Jones is back on the ball. And no, excuse me, it looks like that was number 11 who scored. So Lindsay Bowlesley, I've got it completely wrong, folks. But Lindsay Bowlesley puts Coronado 1-0 ahead of the Derby. Now Kylie Jones versus Jomara McKenna. This is a matchup we should love to see. McKenna, look at the skill by Jones. And here's Sam Durst. Durst. High boot in the air. Here's Riley McGrath. McGrath looking to thread it through to the other wing. Here's Ayala. Now it's Chenoa Young Penn. Here's McGrath. McGrath, she has McKenna, and that's exactly who she'll try to pick out. Here's Shomara McKenna versus Sam Durst. Durst keeping pace with her. Durst, and she plays it off of McKenna in the end. So a throw in favor of the Cavers on the near side of the pitch. So again, congratulations to Lindsay Bosley for getting a Derby Day goal. They're all big and they all count. As we are waiting for Durst to emerge from the net. And here we go. Durst. Here's the throw in. Balzinovic heads it on. Hasn't scored yet this season, Sale Balzinovic, but that will be subject to change very, very soon. Now here's Kylie Jones to her sister Shelby. Charlotte Ferrier's in some space. Quijano gets in the way. Here's Jones. Now it's Riley McGrath. McGrath trying to pick out her sister, Caitlin McGrath. Caitlin McGrath! Oh, it's 2-0! Well, Caitlin McGrath adds to the lead. 2-0 to the Islanders then. Riley to Caitlin through the middle. And she just beat Burnett to the ball there. 2-0 to the Islanders on Derby Day. And they're running away with it pretty early here. And here's the replay, folks, if you just looked away from your screens for a second. That connection between McGrath, the McGrath sisters, I should say, pretty lethal as Caitlin puts on the pressure again on Boren. Caitlin McGrath looking. She'll leave it for her mate. That's Emily Kitty. Kitty plays it back out to Worthy. Worthy. Now it's to the middle to Samantha Christie. And that will go out for an Islander throw-in on the far side of the pitch. So then, Ava Worthy to throw this one in. I mean, again, folks, Ava Worthy is just another name you can add to the list of star players that this side has. And even though they're in Division 2, they're at the top of Division 2 as that ball's thrown in. It's headed on, and Burnett will claim it. So as I was saying, Coronado is at the very top of Division 2. They are on the brink of entering Division 1. And this season, well, I've talked to a few of them, and they said this is a really big season for the team because they have a different league this season as Jones is back on the ball. Here's Ferrier, stepped in as Quijano. Here's Balzinovic. Sale, oh, what a ball to Kylie Jones. Can Jones get there first? And Zoe Surlis will clear it. But like I was saying, folks, it's a big season for Coronado because in their league, they're playing Division 1 teams who all contend for open division playoffs. They are playing OLP in their league. They are playing the likes of Cathedral, who are good every season. And they've got Mission Bay in the pack as well. And they've just got an unbelievable amount of competitive teams they have to play. So again, big season for Nado, especially if they want to get into Division 1 and stop being the top of Division 2. But none of that matters right now as it is Derby Day. All that matters is the game at hand as Durst will throw this in. Balzinovic. Here's Kylie trying to bring it down. Oh, and Kylie does really well to win it back. Now here is McGrath holding up ball, holding up play. Headed on. Balzinovic trying to bring it down. It came off of Kati in the end. And the Cavers have a throw-in. So then here is Durst. Sam Durst making her return. Good to see her back in. She had a pink sleeve on her thigh last season. This season, it's a black headband. Now they're going to try to pick out Shelby Jones. McGrath throws in a challenge, and they're going to try to ping it towards Jomara McKenna on the right wing. Here's McKenna, and thankfully for the Cavers, she couldn't keep that in play. And it's going to be a throw-in on the near side of the pitch for the Cavers then. It will be Durst to throw this one in. Here is Durst. Shelby Jones checks in. So does Kylie. She'll up to play it to Kylie Jones. Back to Sam Durst. Durst for Balzinovic. Sale hounded immediately. Here's Kylie. Kylie. And, that came off wrong. And here's McGrath. Galliana has the job of marking McGrath today. A tough one at task, but if anyone can do it on this team, it's her. And now it's going to fall to Kati. Kati for McGrath. McGrath making a run. It's still McGrath, and she'll have to retrace her steps now as Durst wins the ball back. Riley McGrath, she will be playing footy in college, folks. She'll be playing for Division III college side Vassar College. So congratulations to Riley McGrath on that achievement, as here's Worthy. Worthy, thrown in challenge by Jones. Ferrier, and she tried to make her way around Worthy. Still Worthy, and Rathstag has to get around her now. And oh, that's a little physical from behind, but the referee says play on. Now it's brought back down, and they're going to try to, well, they were trying to pick out Jomara McKenna, but that ball was a little too close to the middle for McKenna's liking. So here is Burnett. Burnett pings it forward. Jones flicks it over to Ferrier. Sent back the other way. It goes over the head of McGrath. Galliana throws in a challenge, and McGrath throws in a challenge herself. Again, Caitlin McGrath, a very, very physical center forward. As here's Riley. Riley McGrath. And Sale Balzinovich gets the better of her. Now here's Sale. Jones is making a run on the left wing. Sale trying to skip through people in the middle. And, oh, that's a wayward pass intended for Shelby Jones. Sent to McGrath. Little 1-2 there. Now joining the attack is Bella Oden. Here's Oden on the left wing. Oden, and Balzinovich does well defensively. So Nado with another throw, and Ava Worthy on the far side of the pitch. Schottky is in goal for the Islanders. So then, it will be thrown in by Emily Kuti, who is an engine in the midfield for Coronado, if you will. That's the best way I can describe her as a player. And the throw-in specialist as well. Well, someone went down in the box. I'm not too sure who. And Durst will deal with it well. Now Kylie Jones has some work to do. 1-2 with Shelby Shorley. Here's Shelby. Ferrier, and read well by Quijano before that could turn into something dangerous. Now here's Shelby. Here's Kylie, who's on a bit of a scoring streak. Now it's Balzinovich. Sale. And she's hounded by Kuti there. Oh, look at that turn. Brilliant turn from Christie. Oh, and here's Oden. Oden's onside. Oden with the chance to make it 3. Oh, what a save by Burnett. Evelyn Burnett coming up big to keep the scoreline at 2-0. And Worthy will get in the way of Rathstag. Worthy. And McGrath. Oh, I think she wanted Oden to continue her run there as Riley will head it on. Boren, she's missed it. And now they'll clear it. Now Balzinovich on the turn versus Kuti. Balzinovich trying to wrestle her off the ball, and she will win a free kick. So then, here we go. Galliana to take the free kick. Galliana pings it forward, out wide for Kylie, and I believe that didn't touch anyone, so Nado will have a throw-in on the near side of the pitch. It will be the likes of Lindsay Balsley to throw it in, who already has a goal to her name. Her and McGrath, the goal scorers for Nado. And here's Jomara McKenna. Here's McKenna trying to cross it over to McGrath, and that'll fall to Burnett. So here is Evelyn Burnett then. Burnett. Ball. Oh, look at that header by Kuti. Now it's Riley. Riley flicking it on. Bourne has to deal with it. Now here's Caitlin McGrath. Caitlin for Oden. Oden. Now this is Samantha Christie. Christie. Still Christie. Christie looking for McGrath. McGrath has a go, and that's going to be wide. So Caitlin McGrath trying her luck from distance, having the confidence after putting Nado up 2-0. And here is the Islander press that we are all about to see. Passes play to Boren. Boren drills it forward. And 2 Nado players are there, but so is Balzinovich. Now it's Shelby Jones. Out wide for Marley Rathstag. Rathstag waiting for numbers to arrive. Still Marley Rathstag. Rathstag trying to play it over the top for Kylie Jones. That's a good ball as well. Kylie Jones is trying to find where it is. And luckily for Nado, Lindsay Balsley just gets rid of it. So then, Here we go. Durst will look to throw this one in. So then, ball's thrown in. Ferrier. And did Jones win the corner? No, goal kick. Good shielding from Quijano. So, Schottky to take the goal kick then. She'll look to take this one quickly. And it will be taken short to Quijano. Quijano finds Balsley. Balsley. Young Penn wrestled off by McGrath. Durst is there. Durst to Ferrier. Played to the middle. Shelby Jones is there. Now it's Bozinovic. Here's Sale. On the turn. Kati marking her well. Oh, and they nearly picked out Rathstag there. Good defending. And that will be sent out of play for the Cavers to have a throw in. Durst will take it on the near side. So here is Durst. Durst with the throw in. Bozinovic trying to pick out Jones, and that's going to trickle out of play for a throw in on the near side to Nato. So Lindsay Balsley then. Thrown into McGrath. Oh, and McKenna is going to use her pace here. Look at Jomara McKenna on that right wing. McKenna trying to dink it over for McGrath, and the end product wasn't there that time as Burnett claims it. Ayala then. Young Penn. It's right to Worthy. Playing it back. Back to Worthy, that is. Worthy. Surging up the pitch. Finding Caitlin McGrath. Now it's played back to Ella Oden. Oden trying to cross it over through the middle. And it will be sent over to Ferrier. Quijano gets in the way. Now this is for McKenna. Oh, what a flick by Jomara. Now it's Riley McGrath. Here's McGrath on the right wing. Galliana marking her. 20v20. Here's McGrath. McGrath! Burnett pushes it over. And it's just sent back in. Oh, it's sent into a dangerous area, though. McKenna trying to get on the end of it. And Shelby Jones will come away with it. And the Cavers have a chance to launch the counterattack here. Oh, look at Kati trying to get back. And doing really well to get back. And here is Worthy. Now Worthy trying to join the Islander attack. Still Worthy. Worthy. Looking to go even wider. Taking on Izzy Ayala. Worthy. And that shouldn't be any trouble for Evelyn Burnett. Now here is Burnett. Burnett punts it away in the direction of Kylie Jones. Jones keeps it in play. Ferrier gives chase, and Quijano will clear. Oh, but Ferrier still going. Oh, and Charlotte Ferrier could be through on here. Here's Ferrier, and Schottky does well to put it in. Or put it away, I should say. Well, Ferrier just had Schottky to beat, but she came up clutch for the Islanders. Oh, that was big. That was really, really big. So then Sam Durst to throw this one in. Durst throwing it in. Ferrier trying to head it on. Jones. Bozinovic. Oh, look at that turn. Finding Ferrier. Ferrier. Oh, and it's going to be wide. You can see the idea from Charlotte Ferrier, though, trying to pick her spot. As Nato will make a substitution. Who will it be? So it looks like the likes of Samantha Christie is off along with Lindsay Balsley. Galliana is off. Pareto is on. And coming on for Nato is, I believe, the likes of Lana Alari-Smith, another star on this team, along with Alexis Hammond, who can put in a really good shift or two. So Schottky then to take this goal kick. They're trying to pick out McKenna. She'll head it on to Kati. Now Kati trying to thread it through for Caitlin McGrath. Burnett's off her line, and she'll just get rid of it. So tracking back to retrieve the ball is Alexis Hammond. Hammond will give it up for Emily Kati to throw this one in. So then, here we go. Kati throws it in again, and it's headed out for a is that a corner? No, it's a throw-in for the Islanders. So, Kuti to take the throw. And again, Emily Kuti is a throw-in specialist, which is a big, big advantage because, well, again, folks, if you get a throw-in that close to the corner flag, it might as well be a corner. That's what the Cavers are having to deal with here. So then, here is Kuti getting ready, shaping up to throw this one in. Kuti throws it in, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. Or is it a corner? Well, the assistant referee indicated that it was a goal kick, but I believe the center referee has just overruled him and said, no, this is going to be a corner in favor of Nado. So a corner it will be then. So it will be Bella Odin to take this corner kick for the Islanders. Coach Chem yelling from the touchline to his players to mark up in the box. Odin, it's a low one. Oh, and it could fall through. It's Laurie Smith, and it's saved by Burnett. And Kuti. Oh, no, that's going to be Burnett's ball. Well, it fell very kindly for Laurie Smith. And Burnett comes up with another big save to make sure the game stays at 2-0. Here's Jones. Kylie keeping it in play, and now it's going to roll out for Quijano. Taken quickly by Hammond. Here's Jomara McKenna on the flick. Young Penn. Kylie Jones. Balzinovich looking to switch it to Ayala. Trying to pick out Jones. Here's Kuti leaving it for Laurie Smith. Play it back to Zoe Surlis. Now it's reset to Quijano. Quijano out wide for Alexis Hammond. Laurie Smith, and Balzinovich. Oh, that's not good. Sale Balzinovich is hurt. Oh, no, this doesn't look good, folks. This looks like a really, really bad injury. Balzinovich is grabbing her ankle and her knee. Oh, and Balzinovich looks really hurt here. Well, folks, as we take a little break away from the footballing side and aspect of things here, if you've been enjoying our previous games or are enjoying this one so far, well, give us subscribe to us at GK Sports. Leave us a like as well. Honest to God, send your prayers in the comments and on social media for Sale Balzinovich, and let's hope that she comes out of this okay, because that did not look like a minor injury. But yes, that's where you can find us. You can also find us on our website at gksports.org, where you can find full Caver matches. You can find highlights there as well of more Caver games, of more Grossmont Foothiller games. And you can even find a Coronado match or two on there as well. You can also find all our social media outlets there. GK Sports 1 is our Twitter. Catch us on the double on Instagram at GK Sports 2, where I will have an update for you at the end of this game about the status of Balzinovich. And you can find us on Facebook, GK Sports there as well. Yeah. But yeah, spread the word and tell all your family and friends about us if you haven't already. We are almost at 950 subscribers, and it would be fantastic if we can get to that mark by Christmas. We're on the road to 1K at the moment as it is. And speaking of season's greetings, happy holidays, Merry Christmas here from me, and have a Happy New Year as well. Also, for the second season running, GK Sports is partnered with TCT Tax, folks. So if you remember them from last season, I'd hope. But TCT Tax, go and check them out because they can help you with all types of income tax returns as tax season is coming among us. They will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes. If you have any tax issues or audits with the IRS and Franchise Tax Board, TCT Tax is here for you. Go and see them to prevent the IRS from levying your house and your bank accounts, and keep your peace of mind with TCT Tax. Go see them at info@tct-tax.com. As Balzinovich is being helped off the pitch here. Kylie Jones, Coach Chem Young Pen, the two helping Bozinovic out. And yeah, it looks like a really bad ankle injury as well. So Bozinovic, this is really sad to see. Yeah. Hopefully Sale will be all right. As you all know, I'm a really, really big fan of Sale Bozinovic. Ever since I've been doing broadcasting, Sale has been one of my favorite players to watch in a Cavers jersey and in general. Her ability to just seemingly effortlessly glide through the midfield with the ball at her feet is really something to note. Plays for the club Rebels on their ECNL team, where Caitlin McGrath also plays as well. Sale Bozinovic, she was one of the top players of Rebels this oncoming season. They named her to an all-first team, and again, deservedly so, rightly so, and hopefully so. Again, we just hope that the Serbian star will be all right, as you know, the clock has run on here. I don't know if the referee will even play that much of extra time, but now we're back underway. So Jones throws in a challenge, and Pareto will play it up. Here's Kylie Jones. Jones down the line, and that's going to go out for a throw into the Coronado Islanders on the near side of the pitch. It will be tracked back by Alexis Hammond. So Hammond then to throw this ball in on the near side of the pitch. So Hammond with the throw. Headed on by Kylie Jones, brought down by Durst. Here's Hammond, Jones for Kylie, now Shelby. Brought down by Kylie. Kylie on the turn, still Kylie Jones. And, oh, that's going to be a little too far out for Benitez to get on the end of. As a substitution will be made for Coronado. Bella Oden will check out along with Caitlin McGrath. She'll check out as well. Coming on to replace them, one of the players, the likes of Katie Carr, Riley Brendan, number 23. And it looks like the likes of Jocelyn Jenkins is on the pitch as well for Nado. Now here's Benitez. Kati heads it down. And that's going to roll out for a caver thrown on the near side of the pitch. Benitez throws it in. Alari Smith heads it down to McGrath. McGrath being hounded by Cavers here. Durst, Jones, Ferrier trying to hold up play, Charlotte. And Benitez, oh, that could fall. Islanders slowing tempo just a little bit down here. This is Alexis Hammond. Hammond for Lana Alari Smith. And intercepted by Shelby Jones in the middle. Jones, oh, what a pass to Kylie Jones out on the left wing. Kylie looking for a cross, crosses it in. Rathstag, oh, I don't. And so nearly for the Cavers. Rathstag trying to get her head there. It came off her shoulder. Goal kick, but the Cavers mounting some attacks together here. As Schottky will take this goal kick. Here's Schottky. Looks like she'll play it a little bit longer this time. The wingbacks for Nado are pushing high up the pitch. And it will be played longer. Young Penn got her boot to it. Headed on by Zoe Surlis. Ayala. Now here's Riley McGrath. McGrath, oh, she wants to send her winger here. And Bourne will just calmly play it back to Burnett to send it out wide for Rathstag. Rathstag brings it down. Marley on the turn. Young Penn, little 1-2. And Riley McGrath gets in the way. Throw into the Islanders. So here we go then. And it looks like Shomara McKenna will be done for now, as she'll be making her way off the pitch. And coming on to replace her, and Kati is coming off as well. So, coming on to replace them, one of the players being Delaney Nickerson, and the other being Samantha Christie. Worthy with the throw. Christie on the turn. Back to Zoe Surlis. Surlis making a move on Ferrier. Here they come. Surging forward through the middle are the Islanders. Out wide on the wing for Jocelyn Jenkins. Jenkins. Lana Alari Smith. Smith for Alexis Hammond. Hammond on the turn. And Jones and Hammond will get there in time. Alari Smith. Now here's Kylie. Kylie Jones, KJ3 to Sam Durst. Durst trying to play it long, and Worthy's there to intercept the pass. Now here's Jocelyn Jenkins. Jenkins. This is Christie. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins keeping it in play. Jenkins with the cross, and Burnett punches it clear. Oh, it falls, and it's not cleared just yet. Hammond's going to try to have a go. Jones, and that's going to fall all the way out to Gianna Quijano, who will just send it right back into the danger area. Headed on, and Benitez heads it. Brought down. Here's Kylie Jones trying to get it off of Hammond, and Alari Smith will send it out of play for a goal kick to the Cavers. So then, substitution to be made. Nadia Perez will check in for Charlotte Ferrier, who had that chance earlier but was thwarted by the brilliance of Schottky. As we have 11 minutes left in this first half. Again, I don't really know how much added time the referee will give here. He might just let the clock run and let them play the 2-3 minutes of added time. As Burnett will look to kick this one. It will be for Ayala. Ayala in a cheeky position at the moment, and she's won the Cavers a throw-in. So Izzy Ayala then to throw it in on the far side of the pitch for the Cavers. Ayala to Young Penn. Back to Izzy. Izzy pings it forward. Oh, a little backheel flick there from Samantha Christie. Now it's McGrath on the turn. She's really good at that. Now it's to Alexis Hammond, Alari Smith, and Nickerson trying to get on the end of this. It's a cross and sent out of play by Bourne. So Nato has a corner kick to take on the near side of the pitch, and it looks like it will be taken by the likes of Alexis Hammond. 9:45 left to go in this one. Or will it? So Hammond will retrieve the ball. Okay, so she'll leave it for her mate. That is going to be Delaney Nickerson to take this corner kick. It looks like it will be an in-swinger from the left boot of Nickerson. There is the in-swinger. Oh, Burnett has to punch clear. And Kylie Jones will try to get rid of it. Here's Alari Smith. And here is Shelby. Shelby trying to pick up Perez. Quijano steps in. Now on the turn. And the Islanders have another throw-in to take on the near side of the pitch. So then, Alexis Hammond to throw this one in. Again, 2-0 at the moment. As Hammond will throw this one in again. Hammond to Riley McGrath. McGrath on the turn. Hounded by Jones and Durst. And McGrath using her strength there. And she is the guilty party as she commits a foul on Kylie Jones. Or is it a throw-in? No, it's a free kick, yes. So here is Benitez. Lucy Benitez tries to drill it to Chenoa Young Penn. Young Penn on the turn. Good skill. Alari Smith on the intercept. And is Burnett coming off her line to claim it? I think Ayala wants her to, but Ayala will clear that away in the end. So then, Ava Worthy to throw it in on the far side of the pitch. A bit cold here at Balboa Stadium. Weather and temperatures are dropping. And if you weren't from around here, you would believe it to be at least 9, 10 o'clock at night. I assure you that's not the case. It's only 6:38, folks. It's 6:38 and it looks like this. So then, Jones. Kylie Jones. Oh, and that's intercepted in a dangerous spot. Here's Nickerson on the right wing. Nickerson laying it off for McGrath, leaving it. Oh, and they have it, and it's high and wide from Samantha Christie. As a substitution will be made for the Cavers, Leilani Galliano will check in for Ellie Bourne, and Charlotte Ferrier will check in for the likes of Chenoa Young-Penn. So then, here we go. Burnett to take this goal kick. She'll play it to Galliana. Galliana. That goes through to Perez, who's trying to hold it up here. Nadia Perez really good at holding the ball up for the Cavers, but that time it was intercepted. Now it's played back to Quijano. Out wide for Alexis Hammond on the right. Hammond. Here's McGrath. Riley. Playing it to Zoe Surlis. Surlis. Perez throwing in a challenge. Here is Gianna. And Alari Smith. It will be a throw into the Cavers. Here is Benitez. Benitez throwing it in. Shelby Jones. Oh, it came off the face of Hammond there. But she'll be all right. And Perez, good intercept. Alari Smith. Jones. Ferrier. Rathstag wants it. Worthy. And still Rathstag fighting for it. And Worthy will clear. Benitez. Oh, she played that right to McGrath. Now McGrath for Nickerson out wide on the right. Delaney trying to thread one through, and Galliana will be there. Galliana. Shelby Jones. Kylie Jones. Here's Kylie. Kylie. Oh no, that's another intercepted pass through the middle, and Riley McGrath could be through here. Here's Riley McGrath. McGrath looking to thread the pass through. It will be through to Christie. Christie looking to shoot. Here we go. Christie! Oh, it hits the crossbar and goes over. A good-looking chance for Samantha Christie there. And the score remains 2-0. And Burnett will have to go a long way back to retrieve this ball as a substitution will be made. Worthy is coming off for the Islanders, or is she? Yes, Worthy is off for the Islanders. Jenkins will drop into a more defensive role. And let's see, who is this? Oh, well, just when the Cavers didn't really need any more problems, Jomara McKenna is now back on the pitch. And she'll be playing in a number 9 role, so interesting role for Jomara McKenna. I've only really seen her play out wide, so we'll see what the 9 role does for her. So here's Shelby Jones on the flick to Charlotte Ferrier. Ferrier for Perez. Oh, it nearly fell through for Kylie, but Quijano was there. It comes off of the face of McKenna, so that's twice now the ball's come off the face of an Islander. Oh, Rathstag on the good intercept. Perez and Kylie Jones trying to get there first. She does. Here's Kylie. Oh, look at this. Kylie, and she's won a corner kick for the Cavers off of Alexis Hammond. So then, the Cavers have a really big chance to score off a set piece here. Bozinovic isn't in the game, but they have others they could go to, as Ayala will look to take this corner kick. I will say, though, the Cavers do need to be careful, because if a counterattack were to break out, Jomara McKenna is lurking right around the edge of the box. So they need to be careful here if things don't go their way. And here's Izzy Ayala to take. Ayala's delivery. It's a decent one. And McKenna is going to try to get on the end of this one. And she's going to try to outrun Galliana. And this is the counterattack I was talking about. Now here's McKenna threading it through for McGrath. McGrath, oh, and she tried a 1-2 with McKenna. Now she'll try it, and McKenna's offside, thankfully. She's offside, McKenna. I don't think the center referee has seen that from his assistant quite yet. And now he's seen it. So then, free kick to the Cavers in their own defensive half. As Delaney Renwick will look to check in shortly for the Cavers. So, here we go. Ayala to take. Ayala. Brought down. Here's McKenna. And wrestled off the ball there originally. Oh, here's Jomar McKenna. McKenna leaves it for the winger. This is Christie. Christie, a low-driven ball in, and Galliana's there to intercept. And now Perez to hold up play for the Cavers. Now finds Shelby Jones. Kylie wants it over the top. Shelby to Kylie. There we go. Kylie keeps it in play. Her versus Hammond. Kylie, versus Quijano that time. Jones, and she's won a corner off of Hammond again. So Kylie Jones, again, one of the big attacking threats for the Cavers, has won them another corner with less than 2 minutes left here at Balboa Stadium, which means all official time is now up to the referee, as Delaney Renwick will now check in for the Cavers. And, okay, look at this. It looks like she'll check in for the likes of Kylie Jones. So then, Ayala has to track all the way to the dirt to retrieve this ball. So here we go then. So what can the Cavers produce? And again, they're going to have to be careful again if things don't go their way, because Jomara McKenna is lurking right there by the edge of the box. So here is Izzy Ayala. Ayala crosses it in. It's headed, not out of danger just yet. Gianna Quijano trying to get rid of it. And Durst will let that go out for a throw-in. So here's Sam Durst. Durst. Renwick. Durst. She shanked her cross there a bit. And McKenna and her mate didn't have the best connection there. But the Cavers need to be careful. And what a way for Pareto to win that ball. And the referee's blown his whistle. I can only assume maybe a high boot is the reasoning. So then, it will be Christie to take this for the Islanders. Christie. Kati on the turn, and Ferrier reads it really well. Now, back to Kati. McKenna. What a flick by McKenna. Back to Kati. Back to Christie. Back to Hammond. Hammond then. To the middle for Lana Alari Smith. Back to Alexis Hammond on the right. Hammond plays it forward. Trying a 1-2 there with Alari Smith. Pareto to Renwick. Here's Durst. Surging through the middle. Sam Durst. Still Durst. And she's thwarted that time by Samantha Christie. Here's Christie. Trying to play it out wide, and that's exactly what she'll try to do. Giving chase to it is Riley Brendan, and that will go out of play for Ayala to throw in on the near side of the pitch. So here's Izzy Ayala to Galliana. Galliana down the line, and that ball rolls out of play for... It looks like Jenkins will throw it in. No, she'll leave it. Kati. Here's McKenna. McKenna on the flick. Trying to do that little turn of hers. It will fall to Christie. Looking for a pass. Ferrier marking her well. It'll fall. A shot from distance, and it's going to go wide. It was taken by Kati. Now here is Burnett. Evelyn Burnett then for the Cavers. Burnett, it's a low-driven ball. It'll fall to the likes of Sam Durst. And that's going to go out for a throw-in in favor to the Cavers. Benitez to take. Benitez. And that's going to go off of Alari Smith in the end. She tried to keep it in play there, but it will be out. Again, folks, if you're enjoying this match so far, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Leave a like. Spread the live stream to your friends, your family, your relatives. It really helps the company out a lot when you do subscribe and like. It does. And again, we have grown to a little almost 950 subscribers. So if you could get us there on the road to 1,000, that would be excellent. You could also find us on our website at gksports.org, where you can find full game matches and highlights as well. So go check us out there if you haven't already. And I hope you're enjoying the live streams. We have a live stream chat going on. So whether you're on your computer or your mobile device, just tap where it says live chat and tell us who you're rooting for and who your favorite player is as the referee blows his whistle for halftime then. Well, the Bay Bridge Derby now in favor of the Coronado Islanders as they are up 2-0 at the half, just like our JV girls were up 2-0. So the Cavers have some work to do to get back into this one. Goals by Bowlesley and McGrath. Caitlin McGrath, who scored the game winner last season, back on the score sheet again this season. Well, again, folks, let me tell you something. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And season's greetings. And speaking of seasons, for the second season running in a row, we have partnered up with TCT Tax. Let me tell you, folks, this is why you should go with them. Tax season's coming up soon, and TCT Tax can help you with all types of income tax returns. They will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes. If you have any tax issues or audits with the IRS and Franchise Tax Board, TCT Tax will be there for you. Go see them to prevent the IRS from levying your house and your bank accounts. Keep your peace of mind with TCT Tax. Go see them at info@tct-tax.com. And ladies and gentlemen, I will see you at the resumption of the second half here of this Bay Bridge Derby. See you then. And I have some very pleasant news. As you can see, Sale Bozinovic is back out on the pitch for the Cavers, so it wasn't anything too serious. She's back in, and Derby Day is going afoot again. Let's see if the Cavers can turn this one around. Ball's played back to Durst. McGrath putting heavy pressure on her. It's going to be played to Ferrier. Ferrier trying to thread it for Kylie. Gianna Quijano is there. And by the way, folks, I just want to do a quick update. So, Samantha Christie was actually the goal scorer on that opening goal. I repeat, Samantha Christie was the one who opened the scoring for the Islanders on Derby Day. So she currently has the game winner as they ping it out wide. This is Odin, I believe. Odin. Oh, and that's a poor cross as Galliano will clear it. Good initial idea, though, from the Islanders. As it looks like Jomara McKenna is now on the left wing for them. So it will be Durst to take this free kick in the defensive half. Here's Durst. And Caitlin McGrath has the other goal for the Islanders, by the way, if you forgot. So, speaking of McGraths, it falls to Riley. Riley cutting it back. Sale is there to intercept her. Now here's Bozinovic, looking sharper than ever. Jones trying to thread one through for Chloe Galliano on the right wing. Worthy's dealing with it at the moment. Still Worthy, and she plays it off of Galliano, and she wins the Islanders a throw-in on the near side of the pitch. So then here we go, but she'll have to track a long way back to retrieve it. So Chloe Galliano, again, she's on a bit of a goal-scoring streak when it comes to the JV team, at least. She scored yet again today against the Islanders in the earlier derby. So here we go. Worthy. Throw-in played. It's to McKenna. And, oh! Shomara McKenna just got rocked there by Izzy Ayala as Ferriers brings it down. Now here's McKenna, and it comes off of her in the end. Well, the Cavers, if marking Shomara McKenna, if that's what you're going to have to do, that's what you're going to have to do. Because, again, stopping her is just such a difficult task for any team. I can't wait to see Cathedral, OLP, and the big teams try to shut her down. It's going to be something to watch. I don't think they'll probably be able to contain her, but not for long, as Galliano threads it through. Jones sticks in the leg. Here's Ferrier. Ferrier, Young Penn, now Bozinovic. Sale on the turn. Bozinovic. Oh, good through ball to Ferrier. Ferrier back for Bozinovic. Here's Sale. Sale has a go, and is that a handball? The crowd wants a handball. They're not going to get one, and here's Shomara McKenna. And she wins a throw-in for the Islanders on the near side of the pitch. So here we go then. Worthy to throw this ball in for Coronado. Worthy trying to pick out McKenna, and she headed that wrong, so it will be a throw-in then for the Cavers on the near side. Ayala to take. Here's Izzy Ayala. Again, we are here live at Balboa Stadium, home of your very own San Diego Cavers, JV and Varsity, as Quijano does really well to shield the ball off of Ferrier, And Shotke will have a goal kick to take. So, again, folks, even though it is the Bay Bridge Derby, this is a non-league game, a non-league affair. Coronado is in a very different league than we are this season. As Jones heads it on to Kylie. Ferrier, Balzinovic holding up play. Balzinovic, still Sale, and she's been pushed to the ground there by Kuti. And Balzinovic wins a free kick for the Cavers from about 35 yards out. And Caitlin McGrath wants that a little bit further than need be. Again, Sale Balzinovic and Caitlin McGrath are very, very good friends. They're pretty much besties off the pitch when they're not going at each other's throats like they are here, as Durst will play this one in. Here's Kylie on the turn. Alari Smith forces her wide. Here's Kylie Jones, and she goes down in the box. And it's a penalty! The Cavers have won a penalty! Kylie Jones has won it for them. So a big chance now to get back in. Oh, and by the way, I was just going to say, Sale Balzinovic and Caitlin McGrath, they are club teammates together, both on Rebels ECNL. So again, a lot of players know each other here. And who is going to step up to take this penalty for the Cavers? Will it be Sale or will it be Shelby? It looks like it will be Shelby Jones. So she converted one this season. And now Shelby Jones with a chance to get them back into this one. It's Derby Day. Here we go. Just awaiting. Here's Shelby Jones. Oh, it's saved by Shotke. Shotke saved the penalty. She pushed it onto her own post. And the score remains 2-0. Well, what a save. What a big-time moment for Olivia Shotke. As the Cavers, well, they couldn't capitalize on that. And now they're going to have to dig a little bit deeper to try to get back into this one. And here's Odin trying to get the better of Durst. And Durst will play it out and a throw in on the far side of the pitch for the Islanders. So then here is Kuti. Kuti. Oh, what a throw-in. Oh, what a throw-in. And Burnett just gets there before the head of Christie could get her second of the game. Now here's Balzinovic. Here's Sale. Pinging it for Ferrier. Good control. Oh, look at that by Ferrier. And Alari Smith has to bail the Islanders out there. Ferrier had one more to beat. And Ayala, and did that go off of Ferrier last? It must have, because the Islanders have a throw-in on the near side of the pitch. Worthy trying to pick out Jomara McKenna. McKenna with the flick to McGrath. And here's McGrath. Galliana shielding her off. It's going to fall to Odin. Odin for McGrath. And oh, she couldn't keep that one in. So, Young Penn will track back for Burnett to take this one. 33 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the second half. On Derby Day, as Burnett will look to take. McKenna and McGrath are lurking. Here's Odin on the press. And Odin will win it back. Odin. This is Christie on the turn. Back for Alari Smith. Alari Smith trying to thread it through. It's flicked on. Here's Kuti. Kuti for McGrath. McGrath for McKenna. McKenna, and that is going to go wide of the net. So Burnett with another goal kick to take. Here we go. And Durst is forced out really wide, and that's going to fall to Jomara McKenna. Good job by Galliano wrestling her off the ball. Here's Balzinovic. Young Penn. Kylie leaving it for Benitez. Benitez looking to play it down the line. Alari Smith on the intercept. Young Penn. Now it's Sale. Kylie. Oh, look at that back flick to Balzinovic. The quality of Kylie Jones, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, Chenoa Young Penn is completely shoved off the ball there by Riley McGrath. And she's won a free kick for them. So then, Kylie Jones will leave it for Samantha Durst to take this free kick. Here is Durst. The Cavers have to time their runs expertly, and Durst just has to deliver a pinpoint ball. It falls low. Shelby Jones hounded. And now Nato can try to launch the counter attack here. Here's McGrath. Shelby Jones dispossessing McGrath. Here's Kylie. Kylie for Shelby. Shelby cutting it back. Here's Sale. Back for Jones, and it's going to fall for Ayala. Ayala. Now here is Durst. Izzy looking to play it through. Ferrier. Charlotte for Shelby Jones. Here's Shelby. Shelby crossing it to Kylie, and that's going to be Schottky to claim. So here is Schottky then for the Islanders. Schottky trying to pick out Caitlin McGrath. Young Penn brought down by Christie. Here is Surlis out wide for Worthy. And Galliano throws in a challenge, and Worthy is one of throwing for the Islanders. So here is Worthy then. Ava Worthy to throw this one in. Worthy. Ayala. Quijano will get on the end of this one. Gianna to Alari Smith. And that's given away to Galliano in a really good area for the Cavers. Christie trying to get rid of it. Here's Jones. Flicks it. And they wanted Jomara McKenna to come for it, and it'll fall back to Shelby Jones. Now here's Shelby to Balzinovich. Here's Sale on the turn. Still Balzinovich. Shelby. Kylie. Oh, through to Ferrier. And Quijano does really, really well to shield Ferrier off the ball. But that's a lot better from the Cavers' attack there. A lot better. Good shielding from Quijano, and Schottky got there in time. So here they go then. It will be Benitez. Benitez brought down, and it's just going to be cleared up, and away. Oh, but Caitlin McGrath is through here. Can she find the run of Jamara McKenna? McGrath. Oh, and there's Jamara McKenna. Here she is, and she couldn't get the ball out of her feet. Well, the Cavers survive a really big scare there. And here's McKenna. McKenna to McGrath. McGrath trying to find Odin, who is onside. Here's Odin keeping it in play. Odin looking to cross it in. Headed. McGrath, and she missed the volley. And brought down. Here's Riley McGrath. And Balzinovich will try to get rid of it. Here's Ferrier, or Jones, and the referee indicates that a free kick will go to the Cavers' way, or will it? That looks to be the call at the moment. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, folks, if Jomara McKenna, if the ball didn't get stuck or caught at her feet, it's a really, really good chance for the Islanders to go up 3-0. But luckily, Ayala and Durst recovered in time to thwart her from going any further. And the referee, it's a drop ball. Okay. So Galliana then. Good read by Alari Smith, but she missed the ball. And now Kylie Jones will let that roll out for a throw-in. Kylie. Here's Balzinovich. Sale. Trying to hold up the ball here. Now here's Riley McGrath. Trying to have Jomara McKenna give chase. Christie. Jones on the turn. Shelby. Oh, looking for Kylie Jones. And Schottky recovers. So then, now Kylie Jones is down, which would not be good if she had to come off now for the Cavers. A brilliant and fantastic game so far from Islanders goalkeeper Livia Schottky. As it looks like Kylie Jones might be okay here, but Sam Durst is going to have to make her way off the pitch, and Ellie Bourne will come on to replace her. 26:40 left to go in this one, give or take. Surely it'll be Schottky's ball once we resume play here. And it will be. Drop ball to Schottky. And she'll punt this one away. Jones. Here's McGrath. Boren. Finding Balzinovich. Flicked for Ferrier. Here's Charlotte. And Shelby Jones trying to outrun Christie here. And Christie does really well to keep that in play. Now here's Christie for Jomara McKenna out on the wing. McKenna crosses it to the middle. Oh, and she nearly found Odin there. Benitez. Kylie Jones to Sale Balzinovich. Sale. Oh, and Christie does well to throw on the challenge. Sent back the other way. And Jomara McKenna brings it down. Here's McGrath. McGrath. And that pass had a little too much weight on it for Odin to get on the end of. So Burnett will have a goal kick to take. And again, folks, if you're watching the live stream, if you're enjoying, spread the word, send it to your family and friends if you haven't already, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It only takes a second, and it really helps the company out a lot, and it really means the world to us. Leave a like on the video as well if you haven't already. You can also find us on our platforms on our website at gksports.org. You can find us on GKSports1 Twitter, GKSports2, catch us on the double on Instagram. And, yeah, GK Sports, we're on Facebook as well. So Burnett will take it. Christie on the intercept. Here's Christie. Oh, look at this by Christie. Brilliant control. Balzinovich wrestles her off the ball. Now it's McKenna. And Ayala will win it back. Ayala. Zoe Surlis. Here's Worthy. And that's a handball. Or was it? The center referee waves it off. Galliana. Trying to pick out her sister, Chloe. Galliana, that is. Worthy. And Galliana keeps it in play. And here is Gianna Quijano, who has had an absolutely superb game so far. Ferrier. Here's Charlotte. Has some space. Laying it for Kylie Jones. Read well by Laurie Smith. And, Benitez got shoved in the back there. And the Cavers have another free kick to take with 24 minutes left to go in this one. So here is Galliana to take this one. Galliana trying to find Jones. Alari Smith gets her head in the way. Young Penn brings it down. Here's Shelby. Ayala calls for it. Izzy trying to clip it in the middle. It comes off Quijano. Galliana trying to win it, and she does well, the JV star. And, that came off the face of Worthy. Well, again, folks, the Islanders have had 3 balls smack the faces of 3 of their girls throughout this game. But here they are standing tall as well. Only temporary. So the assistant referee has indicated something to the center referee, and this actually might be a free kick to the Cavers, and it will be. So the Cavers with another really, really big chance to get back into this one on Derby Day. Kylie Jones will look to take this free kick. Now, Kylie Jones theoretically can go for goal here and try to curl it in with her left boot. Schottky seems to know what she's thinking, so she'll cover that far post. The near post is open for Kylie to try to curl it in, or a dangerous whipped in cross would do as well. Let's see what she'll go for. Kylie will clip it in, and I don't think Benitez hit it wrong, and it comes out null. So goal kick then for the Islanders. As Jomara McKenna will be making her way off the pitch. And coming on to replace her is Jocelyn Jenkins. So Schottky then to take this goal kick for the Islanders. Schottky takes it short. This is Quijano. Quijano pings it forward. And it's going to fall for Galliana. Oh, still Galliana. Now it's Balzinovich. Clipping it for Kylie. Here's Kylie for Shelby. And it's won back by Riley McGrath. Oh, and this is going to be through to Ella Odin here. Here's Odin. Odin. Oh, and Bourne throws in a great challenge because McGrath was onside. Now it's McGrath. Caitlin, that is. And Galliana will just hoof it away. Throw into the Islanders on the near side of the pitch. Taken quickly. Jenkins. Here is Caitlin McGrath. McGrath for Christie, who has the game-winning goal. Scored the game's opening goal. And as far as things are going right now, it stands as the game-winning goal. Now, here's McGrath. Riley McGrath trying to thread one through for Jenkins. Ayala has some work to do shielding this ball, and Ayala does really well to shield the ball. So then, Burnett to take this goal kick. Here is Evelyn Burnett. And she'll take it short. Here's Boren. Boren, first time pass to Balzinovic. Balzinovic trying to hold up play, and she does win it back for the Cavers. Now it's Young Penn finding the split. Here's Shelby Jones. Now the Cavers have a big opportunity. It's out wide for Kylie. Quijano's going to mark her here. Here's Kylie Jones trying to get the better of Quijano, and Quijano gets the better of Kylie. Well, again, folks, I have to say Gianna Quijano has had an absolutely spectacular defensive display here, as Benitez will have to go all the way back to retrieve the ball for the Cavers to throw it in. So here is Benitez. Benitez to throw this one in. Benitez brought down. And McGrath will not be able to get it. It's Galliana. And Galliana has won the Cavers to throw in. Here we go. Kylie Jones will give it up to Lucy Benitez. Here's Benitez throwing it in. Heart down. Riley McGrath. Young Penn doing really well to win it back. Shelby Jones on the turn. Now it's Balzinovic. And Jocelyn Jenkins. Oh, and what a tackle by Ellie Bourne to be there because McGrath was through. Now, Odin. Here's Caitlin McGrath. And Burnett will just clear it. Alert and off her line goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett. So then, Emily Couty, the throw-in specialist for the Coronado Islanders, will look to throw this one in the box, I'd assume. As we await. Here we go. Emily Couty. And another amazing throw-in, and McGrath nearly got on the end of it. Here they come, headed on. Galliana trying to win it back. Worthy. Here's Young Penn. And Bourne will clear it. Here's Galliana. Oh, good move. And now it's Balzinovic. Here's Sale. Sale. Brilliant pass to Galliana. 1-2. Back to Balzinovic. Here's Sale Balzinovic. And she had a lot of Islanders, a lot of white jerseys around her, Sale. Now they're going to play it to Surlis. Kati out wide for Lana Alari Smith. Smith. Odin. Back to Alari Smith. Now the long ball for Caitlin McGrath. McGrath. Trying to hold play up here on Galliana. Caitlin McGrath using her strength, and she's won a corner for the Islanders. So then, here we go. It will be it will be corner to take here. Looks like Odin. So, corner kick to be taken. Oh, it's a good one as well. Burnett, she missed it. And Jocelyn Jenkins missed the follow-up as well. She had an empty net to bash into there. It comes off McGrath. And McGrath, that's going to be a goal kick for the Cavers. So, again, folks, we have about 16 minutes and 10 seconds left in this one, or it will be a throw-in, excuse me. So, throw in to Shelby Jones. Shelby. Caitlin McGrath to Riley. Riley. It falls for Christie. Christie looking to shoot. She'll get on the turn. Christie. Christie. Threading it through. Oh, look at this to Odin. Odin. Oh, and it's fired wide. Good play there from the Islanders as Bella Odin fired that wide over the bar. As a substitution will be made. Nadia Perez will check in for Chloe Galliana. And Kiana Mian will look to check in as well for the Cavers for Kylie Jones. So, here we go then. Burnett to take the goal kick. Burnett to Galliana, and I think Caitlin McGrath entered the box before the ball was played, so it'll be retaken. So Burnett looking to play it a bit longer now. It'll be... Oh, it's intercepted by Riley McGrath. Now here's Riley. Riley trying to thread it through. It's going to fall to Jenkins. Jenkins, a low ball driven in and sent out a play by Benitez. And Ava Worthy will look to throw it in for the Islanders. So, here is Kuti. Let's see what kind of throw-in she can produce. Kuti, it's another good one. Oh, and it nearly fell in the back of the net. Or did it? No, it's going to be a corner. Coronado wants a corner, they'll get one. Well, that was a scare the Cavers survived. And it looks like the likes of Bella Odin will take this corner kick. Here is Odin. Bella Odin then. Here is the delivery. Odin, it's a high arcing ball in the box. Headed on by Kuti. McGrath puts it in. Riley McGrath makes it 3-0 on Derby Day. And that might about just wrap it up with 13 and a half minutes left to go. It was a great delivery and Kuti got her head to it. And Riley McGrath finished on the follow-up. So both of the McGrath sisters then scoring goals on Derby Day as they lead 3-0. As Perez will get us back underway here for the Cavers. Here's Shelby Jones. Here's Benitez. Benitez, oh, she's gifted right to Riley McGrath. McGrath running down the wing, and she couldn't stay on her feet, so a goal kick. She wants a corner, but she won't get one. Here's Ayala. Ayala. And that's going to go out for a throw into the Islanders on the near side of the pitch. Here is Worthy. Worthy throws it in. McGrath on the header. Jocelyn Jenkins. And it comes off of Jenkins last. So a throw into the Cavers. 12 and a half minutes left to go in this one. As Ayala will throw this one in. Here we go. Ayala on the throw-in. Balzinovic heads it. Brought down by Riley McGrath. Sent by Galliana. Mian gives chase. And it's sent the other way by Quijano. Now, Kuti to Christie. Christie. To ping it forward again. Benitez. Galliana. Finds Ferrier. Ferrier. Jones. Young Penn. And that's going to be a Islander throw-in on the near side. Worthy. Christie. Oh. Well, now it's hit the face of a caver. The ball, that is. Jones, and that comes off of Worthy in the end. Throw into the Cavers. So here is Ayala. Izzy Ayala, Shelby Jones, and that came off of Jones in the end. She tried to play it off an Islander, and a substitution will be made. Coming off the pitch is Lana Alari-Smith. It looks like her night is done. And it looks like Odin's night might be done as well. Brendan is on for the Islanders along with her teammate, Lindsay Balsley. And Nisa Pareto will check in for the Cavers. She'll come on to replace Lucy Benitez. Throw-in played by Kati. Oh, what a throw-in again. I'm always amazed by that girl's throw-ins. Now here's McGrath to Caitlin McGrath. Balzinovich trying to wrestle her friend off the ball. McGrath has a go, and it's wide of the post. Goal kick to the Cavers. As another substitution will be made. It looks like Christie's night might be done here. Samantha Christie with the game-winning goal in this one so far. If things continue to go the Islanders' way, and checking in for her is Delaney Nickerson. Burnett plays it short. Here's McGrath, and McGrath is whistled again for making a run into the box before the ball was kicked. Here's Burnett then. Evelyn Burnett plays it out wide. Jocelyn Jenkins got her boot to it. Ferrier trying to turn. Kati. Worthy. Flicked forward again. Kati bringing it down. Galliana thighs it forward. Here's KJ3. Kylie Jones on the turn. Oh, look at that. And it'll fall for Pareto. Ferrier. Trying to thread it through for Perez. Sent back the other way. Now here is Jenkins. Jocelyn Jenkins. Down the line through the channel for McGrath. Intercepted by Boren. Now here's Balzinovich. Here goes Sale. Here's Balzinovich. Oh, she nearly threaded it through, but Kati read the pass. Now it's Worthy. Worthy. Balzinovich trying to keep pace with her. And Balzinovich, it's still Worthy. Now it's Jocelyn Jenkins. Jenkins with the cross. Oh, it could fall here. Here's Brendan. Laying it off. It's a chip, and it's gone wide. Delaney Nickerson had to go. So here is Burnett then for the Cavers. With 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go, and Ava Worthy's night is done for the Islanders as well. She is replaced by Alexis Hammond. Here's Burnett. Burnett. Kati. McGrath. And she wanted to foul McGrath, but she's not going to get one. Here's Perez. And it's going to be intercepted by Nickerson. And now they're going to try to play it through for Caitlin McGrath. Here's McGrath. McGrath! And oh, well, Jenkins wasn't there for the tap-in, but she'll play it back out to Hammond. Here's Hammond. Jenkins. And Ayala thwarts her. But it will be a throw-in to the Islanders. Here we go then. Emily Kati to throw another ball into the box for the Islanders. Thrown by Kati. It's another good one. Headed on. Nickerson. It's flicked in the air. And it goes wide for a goal kick to Burnett. And she'll play it quickly to Galliana. Galliana. Kylie Jones. For Pareto. Pareto. Shelby. Pareto. Back for Kylie. Balzinovich. Flicking it for Kylie Jones. Headed in the air by Quijano. McGrath trying to win it. Here's Bozinovic. Still Sale. Sale trying to thread it through, and there were too many white jerseys around that ball. Jenkins. Here's Ferrier. Ferrier. And that's going to go out for an Islander throw-in. Throw-in to be taken by Hammond. Or she'll leave it for Kuti to throw it in. Emily Kuti, that is. Here is Emily Kuti. Kuti throws it in. And it's going to be brought down, and it's coming off Bourne in the end, so a corner kick for the Islanders. And it looks like Caitlin McGrath will want to take the corner kick for the Islanders. Here is Caitlin McGrath then. She's had a very good game, Caitlin McGrath, her and her sister Riley. And here comes the corner kick. McGrath, that's a high arcing one. Flicked back in. Jenkins, and Ferrier will have to clear it. Hammond brings it down. Hammond, and that's going to roll out of play. 5 minutes left to go in this one. As Evelyn Burnett's night in goal is done, Ada Werner will take her place, and Delaney Renwick will check in for Nadia Perez. So Ada Werner, if you didn't see the JV game earlier, came up with a really, really big save to thwart the Islanders from equalizing. And not shortly after, Valentina Prado put the game away, making it 3-1. Check out the JV game after this one if you haven't already. Here's Riley McGrath. McGrath. Kuti! Oh, and it just skims wide of the post. Emily Kuti nearly adding on the score sheet. And Werner will let Boren take this goal kick. Here they go. Or here goes Boren. Ellie Boren trying to play it in the direction of Bozinovic. And the Cavers will have a throw-in to take on the near side of the pitch. Here is Ayala. Ayala throws it in. Shelby Jones flicks it. Still keeps it in play well. Here's Bozinovic versus Riley. Now it's Ferrier. Nickerson will get on the end of it. Nickerson. Jenkins. Now it's back to Shelby Jones. Here's Renwick. Renwick trying to pick out Kylie. Kylie Jones. Oh, look at this. The footwork from Kylie Jones has been outstanding. And she megs Jenkins, but she's dispossessed. Now, the ball is played forward for McGrath. McGrath, it falls to Ayala. And it'll go out for an Islander throw-in on the near side of the pitch. As 2 more substitutions will be made for the Islanders. Riley McGrath's night is done. And it looks like Caitlin McGrath's night is done. So both the sisters with a goal to their name on Derby Day. Something to be proud of here. And checking in for them are the likes of Katie Collins, who we saw in JV, and Isabella Braga, who we also saw earlier today in JV. Here is Kuti down the line. Boren. It comes off of Boren last. So the Islanders with another throw-in to take then. So, subscribe if you haven't already, folks, especially if you're enjoying this live stream. Leave a like, spread the word to your family and friends. Let's try to hit 1,000 subscribers, of course. Kuti with the throw-in. Oh, it's headed, and Werner makes a save. Here's Werner. Brought down. Here's Shelby Jones. And Collins committed a foul there, it seems, so a free kick to the Cavers. Here is Galliana then. We are under 2 minutes left here at Balboa Stadium, folks, which means all official time is now up to the referee. Also, folks, If you don't know already, we have partnered again this season with TCT Tax. Let me tell you why they're a good option. Because TCT Tax, as taxes are coming up, they can help you with all types of income tax returns. They will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes. If you have any tax issues or audits with the IRS and Franchise Tax Board, TCT Tax will be there for you. Go see them to prevent the IRS from levying your house and your bank accounts. Keep your mind with TCT Tax. Go see them at info@tct-tax.com, folks. As Galliana will look to take one of the last kicks of the game for the Cavers. Well, Derby Day hasn't gone their way this time around, so maybe next season we'll get them, as this ball is pinged long, wide, high, wide, and forward. And it will be a throw into the Cavers. Also, folks, subscribe again. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. We are live streaming these games. Leave a like. It really helps us and the channel, and help us reach our subscriber goal. Hopefully, we can hit 1,000. Keep helping us along the way. You guys have been fantastic and magnificent. We also, of course, have a live chat, so you can always tell us who you're rooting for and who your favorite players are. As Jenkins will let this roll out of play for Nado. So then, thrown to be played by Kati. You could also find all of our full game matches and highlights on our website at gksports.org. And as Balzinovic is on the turn, look at Sale. Here's Balzinovic trying to thread it through, and Balzinovic, it'll fall through, but it'll go all the way out. So then, you could also find us on all our social media platforms on our website at gksports.org. You can find our Twitter, GKSports1, catch us on the double on Instagram at GKSports2, and of course we're on Facebook as well, just at GK Sports. Balzinovic on the turn, here's Shelby Jones. And Boren will look to find Shelby Jones again. Shelby Jones, a lot of people calling for the ball. Ferrier, it'll fall out for Pareto. Now it's Pareto. And Quijano will just head that out of play. Jones throws it in quickly. And the referee blows his whistle for full time then. The Coronado Islanders victorious on Derby Day again. They walk away 3-0 victors. Christie opened the scoring. Caitlin McGrath got the second. And then Riley McGrath added the third. So then, last game of 2021 didn't go in favor of the way of the Cavers, but still a lot of season left to go, as we will see you next season in 2022. Season's greeting, folks. Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. Again, check out the JV game if you haven't already. They won their Derby Day 3-1. But other than that, I am your commentator, Joshua Pangan, ladies and gentlemen. On live stream and camera audio duties is Pablo Espinal, and catch us on the double on Instagram at GK Sports 2 to see our live interview. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and until next time.